Thank you very much. I only wish I had the eloquence of Mr. Razdan in his presentation to the group, but I do have a few thoughts here that I'd like to share with you. First, my sincere thanks to the Congress, to the Foundation, for giving me the opportunity to present here and to win this prestigious award. I'm very proud of it. And at the same time, to motivate me with respect to India's opportunities and challenges, which have been pointed out so carefully and accurately here today. The government has played a huge part in generating some genuine enthusiasm for the renewables here. Biomass, solar, wind, small hydro. In a very important way, they're all different from each other. And one of the credits that has to go to the government and the guiding bodies here is that they respect the differences between them and the qualities that each bring to a grid. So I think there was some skepticism when the announcements were made about 175 gigawatts of renewable, even if 100 of them were to be solar. But I feel that skepticism going away as progress is being made and as the huge potential for all of them is realized. So let me personalize this just a little bit for a moment. I built a pump storage unit for a large utility in the United States. I personally built, owned, and operated a 2 megawatt small hydro facility, ran it for 12 years. I thought it was a hobby. It turned out to be a job. I've run a company that put up 726 megawatts of wind turbines. I've got a solar panel at the house and even a small one on the boat. But I turned my attention to waste management and waste to energy because when the sun wasn't shining and the wind wasn't blowing and it wasn't raining, I couldn't find an adequate storage technology to make those as powerful as they should be, and I'm sure will be in the future. So I turned my attention to the most environmentally attractive way of converting waste material into useful energy, whether that energy is in the form of heat, electricity, or liquid fuels. Those are all available 24/7, and at the same time you can wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and realize you're solving another problem, which again Mr. Razdan has outlined very eloquently, the danger of not managing waste materials in India and around the world. So the exciting thing here is that the government has realized that each of these technologies have a place in the scheme of things, and they all need different forms of support. So as we are here talking about plasma gasification and waste management, the necessity for the quantity, the certain quantity and the certain delivery of waste materials, and the certainty of long-term tariffs for the electricity or liquids that one can produce from those materials is a key government support element without which we will not be successful. However, coming back to my first comments, the enthusiasm and government support and appreciation for the differences in those technologies is not only rare around the world, but is truly coming to the fore here in India. So once again, I want to thank you for allowing me to be here. for generating such enthusiasm on my part for being a co-investor and partner and also technology provider. So I wish everyone in the room great success with renewables going forward. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Mr. Walter. Before asking Mr. Garg for the vote of thanks, I would like to invite Mr. Kuldeep Chandra, former ED R&D ONGC, to come on the dais to give away the mementos to our dignitaries on the dais, please. Can we please have the mementos